welcome back. Tokyo Fresh, how you guys doing? David, how are you?
I'm great.
Are you enjoying the final season of America?
Yeah. I mean, let me put it this way. David Weiss is a prophet. Okay?
Yes.
He knew what was going to happen, so he just wrote that into season 8 of Game of Thrones.
Smart man.
So you could prepare.
Mm.
So when Daenerys comes and torches everything,
You know it.
you just know. You're like, oh, okay, I see.
I watched this on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I knew this was
I
gonna
knew this
happen.
was going to happen.
I didn't. Oh, man.
Don't stay in buildings because you'll get crushed.
Yep. Don't do it.
Don't go out in the ocean because someone will stab you.
Don't do it.
Don't become the king
Don't
because
do it.
someone will turn on you and stab you.
It's just how it works.
So you just need to not want it, and then you'll be okay.
Someone watch out for Biden. Like, has anyone checked on Biden? Is he okay? If we made sure of it. There is...
Biden should have died last season as a White Walker.
Biden should have died season 1.
Right, yeah.
Biden should have been dead season 1. I wanted to see my man Bernie take the throne, take the Iron Throne. I want to see him and his fucking dragons. In this world, Bernie
Yeah.
has the dragons, but nah, man, not this season of America. This is. And it's really funny. Like, I remember I went to bed
Mm-hmm.
and I woke up to like 20 messages from all my friends who study politics. Like,
Yeah,
turn on CNN, look at the news.
it was fucking nuts.
It was insane. Like the first picture I saw, I think was it's a comparison of not the White House, the Senate building.
Oh, how it started, how it is. Yes,
How it started,
yeah.
how it is. And it was like really peaceful, like 2020, woo, and then like it basically being like on fire, really dark
Just
photos.
tear gas and
Yes.
stuff.
I was like, is this real? What? Like, it took me like an hour to catch up to realize what was happening. I was like, oh, I see. The insane Trump people have decided just to take over this building and just
Yeah.
fuck up democracy.
It's okay. It's so weird too because there's like already conspiracy theories about like
so good.
how
Yeah.
the fucking Capitol like police just let them in and
They did, yeah.
yeah, they did, like
They did,
100%. It's on video.
It's
You
on
can see
video,
it.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, it's weird to say if that's a conspiracy theory
Mhm,
because you
mhm,
can
mhm.
clearly see what they're doing.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
you have to wonder, like, okay, did they do that because they're like right-wing
public, yeah.
public, or were they like, if we don't, this is gonna get worse, and we don't have the people to fucking like stop them, like, because there's like
Mhm.
maybe like 4 or 5 dudes on that fucking barricade and like
The mad-
70 people, right?
The madness I found was that everyone knew about these. Everyone knew the protests were going to happen.
Right. It's not protest.
It's
It's
not
a
a
fucking
protest.
riot.
It's fucking a riot, dude. It's insane. But everyone knew it was going to happen
Right, yeah.
beforehand. So one of my favorite arguments, like, they're comparing a lot of the Black Lives Matter protests to
Mhm.
these protests. It was
Right.
interesting. Like, the Black Lives Matter protest, somehow, David, they found hundreds of police,
Mhm.
tanks, tear
Tear gas.
bullets, shields. Saw a
Yep.
man with like a hula hoop with like knives attached to it. I was like, how did they get that? That's
Mhm.
police issue? What
Yeah.
what? How does that work? They had everything, David.
Right.
Everything. And then like and then during these like riots, it was like, man, we done goofed.
Yeah, we just give up. Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Like there's a really good video of like one of the police officers opening up the barricades
Mm-hmm.
and sort of letting
Like waving them
Yeah,
in.
yeah. He's like,
yeah.
come on in, boys. Yeehaw! Like, I assume he's
Oh, and then there's video of like some of the Capitol Police like taking selfies with people. Like, it's like, what the-
yeah.
Here's the thing I don't get,
Go on.
and we've mentioned this before
Yes.
on the podcast. If you are going to commit a crime,
We've said this. Holy shit.
don't record yourself doing the crime.
Oh my god.
Or if you're going to commit a crime, wear a mask.
This
This is literally the only time
Yes.
that far right-wing nut jobs
Yes.
should be totally 100% okay
Mm.
with wearing a mask. But they're so fucking stupid.
Mhm.
They don't even do that, because if you wear a mask, you're way harder to identify
Yep.
when you are one white dude in a sea of white people.
Yep.
Like, you're way harder to identify. But they're like, nah, fuck that. I'll just get a picture. Like, I know you've seen the picture
Go
of the
on.
guy holding the fucking podium, the speaker's podium, and he's just walking away, and
Yes.
he's just like, hey.
Like, hey bros, hey fellow racists,
Yeah.
what's up, dude?
It's
Beautiful,
absolutely insane.
beautiful. I did find it interesting. Like some people were wearing like masks and stuff. They were like masked up. Like
Yeah.
oh, it was like we have wives and jobs and we don't want to lose them.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna wear a mask. But there's been like arrests I've seen this morning.
The last time I saw, there had been like 56 people arrested.
Yeah. It's been
Like,
insane.
it was like 5 people were dead.
Yep.
There's like 11 injured, and then like 56 were arrested. Something to that effect.
Man, when I heard 5 people were dead, I was like,
I was surprised.
Yeah,
actually, I was like, holy fuck.
I was like, damn shame what they did to all those racists.
Yeah.
Damn. Let make some team read this article, like slowly. Like, damn shame.
Mm. Did you see the video of the lady getting fucking shot?
Yeah. Man, listen. We discussed this off podcast a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to say it again on podcast, so it's on the record.
Mm-hmm.
To start shit, to fuck around is human. To find out is divine. They fucked around, they found out.
Yeah.
Like, it's the thing is, like, there's a really interesting, like, article I was reading, but basically, what they did. So, for example, we'll take it back a bit. So the Black Lives Matter protests, and like, and even these sort of protest riot things,
yeah.
If they stayed on the street where they were, just being like, I don't count the votes, but also count some of the votes, but not all.
Count the votes that only count the one for the guy that I voted for.
Count the ones that I did, and no one else's. That's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna say, guys.
That's how democracy works.
What are we gonna count? The ones we won. When are we gonna do it? I guess today. Fantastic, guys. We've done it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if they just kept on the streets chanting whatever they wanted to chant, fine, whatever.
Yeah, they would have been fine.
Police little barricade, guys. Fuck off. You know. After a while, tear gas goes out. Cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
Boy, the minute they stepped foot into the building, lethal force is allowed.
Yes, 100%.
It is the one time where police were legitimately allowed to have all of their Rambo fantasies and start diving through windows and just start pew, 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 like, and no one would have been like, man, you know, police went too far.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't, because in that case, if when one of the rioters broke into the bloody Senate,
yeah,
and we're like, we're gonna riot and break things down, and it's like, no, at this stage, you are technically committing treason. They are now allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing a peaceful protest. You're not doing a
no,
sit-in.
not anymore. No.
No, you've now like you're committing to violence.
Well, yeah, you've forcibly broken into a government building.
A government building. There was pipe bombs found in like other locations.
Oh yeah, there's like pictures of dudes with the fucking zip ties that you use to like arrest people with when you don't have enough cuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were going in there to like
clearly
politicians
they were going in there to do something heinous, and just the fact that the police or whoever were there got those people somewhere safe is like maybe I can understand in some regard why they didn't fight back so bad, because like their priority is to keep those people safe somewhere. So like they're not just gonna be like, okay, well, we're gonna go gung ho and Rambo, you know, cut people down with a fucking saw or whatever, right?
I really wanted to see like one really overzealous like police officer just like dressed up as what's his face, Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator, like completely covered in like mud.
Not Commando Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. He's like, but it's like so he can't be covered in mud because they're not in like a jungle. But he's just like got legal papers like stapled to his nipples. He's just there like hiding, pretending to be a photo.
He's used like a what's it called, like glue stick, and he's glued all the legal paper.
He's like got the Abraham Lincoln hat. He's pretending to be like a photo. Pew pew.
He's holding the Constitution of America that's still in the fucking case, so he knows it's bulletproof. He's just using it like a shield.
Like a shield. Protecting himself. If I was in the Senate,
I mean, that's the thing you would use, right? You know for a fact that shit's bulletproof.
That's all I need. That and maybe what else would you use? No, that's it. You
could use like a flagpole as like a lance.
Man, I would.
Because I know that some of those fucking flagpoles have like spear things at the top. Yeah.
I feel like they've been designed that way for this situation.
Actually, I think like literally in history, the standard bearer's flagpole had like a spear end for that exact reason.
Yes.
If you had to fucking stab a bitch.
Yes. There must have been one like historian in the Senate that day, just like, guys, please let me out. There's something I need to do. He's just like looking at the flagpole like,
do you know how fucking badass you would be if you ran a dude through with your fucking flagpole and the entire flag went through his body
and just
lift him up?
Hoist it up?
Yeah.
Dude, hell
man, you'd be cool as fuck. That's some fucking Warhammer 40,000 shit.
Hold that shit in the air. It's like democracy. Everyone starts clapping.
So everyone, even the other side,
even the other side, they're like,
that's impressive.
That was cool. That took some back strength. Honestly, my man Jim's. I guys, go home.
I don't know how well it would work because like the second you get him perfectly vertical, he's gonna slide down onto your hands.
You don't want to get him perfectly vertical. You gotta get the angle,
like 45 degrees.
Yeah. You get the angle. You hold him up for a minute. You get all the photos. Then you just drop. Then you drop it. You know.
Yeah.
Like deadlifting. You get it right in the air.
Well, you get like the Iwo Jima picture, right? Where
they
put it. Yeah, there you go.
You get a nice angle. You hold it for a minute.
You go, okay, we're done.
You go, alright, drop it. Everyone go home. That's the coolest thing you're gonna see today. They're gonna have all the other people trying to do the same thing. I want to try the flagpole.
me too.
Like,
I want to flagpole someone.
I want to flagpole someone. Bro, no, come on. You gotta be a historian who also is jacked. Not anyone can do this, guys. You gotta be a jacked historian. There's an angle to this. Get out of here.
I mean, you gotta look like the fucking White House chef.
You got.
Have you seen that man?
Yes.
That man's jacked. Yeah. Holy shit. That man's eating his vegetables.
I feel really... There are like 20 people still locked in the Senate. Like, because the White House chef was just there visiting one day. Just chilling. They came in to break in, broke into the kitchen. He's just there. Larger than life.
It's so funny.
Y'all my sous chefs now. Like, yes, sir. Yes, chef. That's... He was become sous chefs.
Right. Have you seen the picture of him? He's like whisking eggs in a bowl, but man is so big. Like he's like the whisk looks absolutely tiny.
It looks like one of those spice whisks.
Yeah, it looks like a whisk that you would get for like your children. Like it looks like, you get like your kid like a small playset like metal thing.
The man is so big. Every time he cooks in the kitchen, it looks like he's playing with a Polly Pocket playset.
Yeah, exactly,
right. It just looks tiny.
Like he can actually, when he like puts the bowl in like the crook of his arm, he can get the whole arm around that bowl.
Boy, listen, he's doing that, whisking them eggs every day, just thinking, man, I wish motherfucker would break into my kitchen.
That's why he's trained every day.
He's trained every day.
He's ready.
All of his bowls are like 20 kg each. He's like whisking in them. His whisk is like 10 kgs. Like, I wish motherfucker would.
Imagine he had like a weighted bowl like that, right? Like it was like a 10-kilogram just metal bowl.
His entire kitchen runs on like, what's that? What does Goku train?
In like the like a gravity chamber or whatever.
Like a gravity chamber. His whole kitchen works on like gravity chamber rules.
It's extra 10 Gs.
10 Gs in his fucking kitchen. That's why when the racists all broke in, they just straight to the ground. They were like, "What is this?"
Right.
It's like, you here now in the fucking hyperbolic kitchen. You best get ready, boy. You can't escape. We're stuck in here for the next 10 years. It'll be 5 minutes outside time. Man, that's the dream.
Man, yeah, but that video of that lady fucking getting shot.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird to learn about who she was after the fact.
I have no idea who she was.
So she's a 14-year military veteran.
Shut the fuck up.
Who's like into like weird QAnon
there we go.
Conspiracy theorist shit.
There
we
go.
Imagine that. Like this is like the most hilarious irony, right? Imagine you go through a 14-year military career. You served in Iraq 2 times.
Fuck.
You get through Iraq, you come home, and you are shot on Capitol Hill in the country you're gonna fucking defend. By someone from your own country.
Holy shit.
Like, there's some kind of, like, ridiculous cosmic irony to that situation.
The insane thing is like, if she just stayed on the path, stayed off Facebook. Listen, guys, stay off Facebook. I know a lot of you guys are young
stay
anyway.
Stay off the internet. Get off Twitter.
You ain't on Facebook anyway, a lot of you guys, but...
I'd say probably most young people
most young people, honestly. I log on Facebook like once a week. I logged on yesterday to check on like the situation in the UK, basically. It's like, is my family alive? Is everyone okay? That was basically what I was checking on,
Right.
So I had replied to someone's comment where they had written something stupid, and I was like, doesn't actually mean that, bro. It means something else. And he's like, man, you're just like, you're a sheep. You don't understand, like, yeah, you're stuck in the cogs of the system, and I feel bad that you're still stuck in these cogs, And I thought to myself, you didn't even pass like your GCSEs, like you didn't get past A levels, my man. You didn't make it into university. You're still living.
You don't have a high school degree.
It's literally like it was like you don't have the educational background
It's not even that. It's like you don't even have the life experience
background. Honestly, it's like you were talking about things that are so that you want them to be so big. I feel like this is what Facebook is. What I've seen anyway. Like a lot of people have been dealt a really bad hand in life.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know that hand I dealt wasn't that good. What did you do? You work hard at it. You know, you study, you struggle, you do what you need to do, and then after you struggle at the right times, you realize, hey, look at that. The bad hand I've been dealt, not that bad anymore.
Sorry for the squeaking.
No, it's cool. Because it's what it is. It's like you got to study, you got to work hard, and eventually you get somewhere. It's not the whole bootstraps thing. That's bullshit. You need assistance. I got assistance on the way, from the government, from family, from friends.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Is like in America, that assistance doesn't exist.
This is the thing, yeah. So I get it more in America when people say things like, "Oh, there's a system out to like oppress us." And I'm like, dude, you're right.
Yeah,
there is.
Yes, 100%.
100% there is, but they're looking in the complete wrong places at the system.
Right.
They're like, oh, it's this crazy grand conspiracy, and the new vaccine's trying to kill us, and like coronavirus was created in a lab by the Chinese in cooperation with Americans, but not anymore. Now not anymore. Now they're against us. Before they're with us.
Right.
Only the Democrats. Now it's just the Republicans. So what do you believe? Dude, fucking...
Yeah, when you're looking at some of that like New World Order shit, you're just like,
dude, it's so good. Sometimes I read it and I'm like, people believe this?
It's
dumb.
Pretty
you've got to be
out there, right?
You've got to not know a lot. You've got to actively be unaware of so much to believe half these theories. Like a couple lessons in like how political systems work, or a couple lessons are just like global politics or global economics.
I don't even think you need to go that far. I think it's like, for me, what I think it is you just need like that lived experience of the other side, or like I think a lot of those people don't get a lot of those people don't have empathy because they don't get empathy.
Yes.
It's like a vicious cycle, right?
Yes.
So
definitely.
Yeah, if they it's weird. Oh god, it's hard to explain because it's like a perpetuating cycle.
It is. That's what it is. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I think when I was replying to the dude, I said that. I was like, it is a vicious cycle, and it's a cycle that the guy was currently in. And I'm like, by ignoring the cycle and just blaming everything on like conspiracy theories or bullshit, whatever, or like, you're basically gonna be stuck in that cycle. Like you have to really do different things to get out of the cycle. Like for example, me and my friends growing up, for example, like we an okay school in a very bad area. Yeah. And the way to escape that cycle is to study really hard, get really good grades, college, university, good job, escape. Right. That was how you escape that cycle. The only way to escape that cycle was through education. There's no other way to escape it. Education, or you get like a really skilled job as like a plumber or like an electrician. You get a really good skill.
You work into a trade or whatever, right?
You work into a trade or you escape via education. That was it. Those are the only ways to escape. And as we were like sort of studying and working our way out of the cycle, the vast majority of people weren't working their way out of the cycle. They were sort of like stuck in, in the whole doing bullshit,
labor,
gang
bullshit
mentality.
Jobs,
gang mentality, bullshit. I don't want to study. I'm gonna become a famous blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then it's a awful cycle. Honestly, it's terrible. But you really have to like have a good system around you to pull yourself out of it. But
you do, yeah, because it's.
But I feel like things like QAnon.
That shit's just nuts. Straight up. That shit's just nuts.
The way that has made everything way worse. Way worse. Holy shit. Way worse. Like I can't even fathom the depths you would need to go to like open the whole QAnon thing, start reading through it and be like, yeah, this is factual. Because it's like everyone's a pedophile, basically, right? That's the whole thing, right? Right?
Are they wrong?
I mean, no. I mean...
Are they wrong?
I feel like they got it right once. They were like, Epstein?
Right, yeah.
Epstein's a pedophile.
And
then everyone went, okay.
That checks out.
Yeah. And then it was like, also, this other dude we don't like, a pedophile. And you go, I mean, okay, you're right with the Epstein thing, so we'll keep listening. And then it was like, what? That guy doesn't support Trump anymore? He's a pedophile. And it's like, hold on a minute.
Based on what evidence?
Hold on a second. Wasn't Trump and Epstein like best friends? Like, didn't Trump say like, isn't Trump like constantly trying to fuck his daughter? Like, bro, can we hold on a minute, guys?
He is trying to do that a lot, which is
it's weird.
Gross.
It's fucking weird.
Stop.
Stop. I feel like stop. At some point, you're gonna be like, is it just the people you don't like who are pedophiles? And they go, what?
No.
No. It's the bad people. it's the naughty people, the ones who are doing the bad things.
the people who are doing the bad things. Yeah.
I gotta say though, the greatest. I shouldn't say the greatest thing. Forgive me, but forgive me. The thing I enjoyed about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go there. The thing I have enjoyed about the riots that just happened in America was the memes.
The memes are great. The memes are so spicy.
The memes have been so good. Oh my god! I've been on Twitter. I've had Twitter opened
just for the memes.
Just for the memes. I'm just
the memes are great.
I'm refreshing the page and just waiting for the memes, and I'm like, oh, these are so Moorish, so delicious, David. Holy fuck!
What's your favorite one?
Oh my god! Hold on. My favorite ones have all been because now people are getting arrested.
Mm-hmm.
All my favorite memes have been like someone commenting something like, "That's my son, and I love him, and he was on the podium leading the charge against the racist pedophile group." And the next tweet is like, "Why is the FBI contacting me?"
And then the third picture is the account's gone.
Suspended.
Yeah. Yep.
All of those are so good. They're so good. Or it's like supercuts of people being like on the stand, like standing on the statue, or like sitting in the chair, just being like, "Oh, on the chair now, you can't stop us." And next, it's like them being arrested. Or the news articles, like the headlines.
Yeah.
The one I loved was from Kenya, and it was a picture. It was a picture of the guy sprawled out on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
Yeah.
And the heading just reads, "Who's the Banana Republic now?" So petty.
Yeah. But I mean, like, they have it coming.
They did, America.
100%.
America, listen. You had it coming.
This is your hubris, right?
This is to find out is divine.
Right.
You're currently finding out. Yo, fucked around
It's
for 4
exactly
years.
It's exactly like, you know what? We have Twitter.
We have technology now.
Yeah. But no, it's like that the fucking it is this meme, right?
Which one?
The me. Oh, I can't find it. It's like me when I'm sewing, and it's just like someone like sewing seeds, like, yeah, fuck yeah, and it's like me when I'm reaping, and everything's on fire.
You reap what you sow. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh no!
I didn't expect this. Oh my god!
Here it is. Me sewing. Haha, fuck yeah, yes. Me reaping. Well, this fucking sucks. What the fuck?
Yes.
Yep.
I feel the people I feel really bad for at the moment is the people who 4 and a bit years ago who initially voted for Donald Trump, truly believing he was going to make things different.
Right.
Like the people who generally thought like this man is going to make a difference. I'm going to ignore the sexism, the racism. I'm going to ignore the things in the past. He's a businessman. He's
Right.
going to change everything. And then you supercut to 4 years later and it's this. And
Right.
I feel really bad because I had an interest in it. Like I really do like watching about American politics. It's a drama. It's fun to watch.
Yep.
So I was watching like some interviews with these people. And there's one really good panel. I think it was CNN. I'm not sure, but it was basically, I'm trying to think, people who voted Trump and then after a while regretted voting for Trump.
Right.
Like X amount of years, months later, kind of thing. I need another panel like that because there was this one black guy on the panel.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I really fought Trump was gonna change everything and make a difference for like.
Why would you think that?
Why would you?
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Lord knows.
You legitimately thought that. That's whatever.
My man,
you're dumb, but okay.
Literally, it's like you dumb but cool. He was like, I legitimately thought that Trump was gonna make a change for us Black people in America, and I'm so surprised that nothing changed. Oh no, it's worse.
It's worse.
I'm surprised. It's worse. No, how did this happen? Why would it happen to me? I'm such a good person. It's like, well, you didn't do your research, did you? Because clearly, I want to talk to that man today. I want to sit with him in a room and go, that interview, the really famous, like, why are you gay?
Yeah.
I want to do that, but I want to ask him just, why are you dumb? Like, how did you fuck up this badly?
Have you seen that full interview?
Yes,
it's so funny.
So good.
It's like what did he say? It's like it's our LGBT activist, like blah blah blah, right? And then like she's like
I forgot the pronouns.
I don't remember what they identified as,
yeah.
but
continue.
They're like, oh hi, yeah, and he just like not even without skipping
nothing.
a beat, he just like turns his chair to them and just goes, "Why are you gay?"
It's like I think they were on last week's Night with John Oliver.
Yeah.
And it was I think I knew about the meme before that.
Yeah.
But then
I'd known about the meme because of the soundbite.
It's so good. But then like I was watching the entire interview after they were on last week's Night with John Oliver, and I was like, this person, they kept like such a straight face the entire time.
Yeah.
Like they kept
what a saint.
What a fucking saint. So serious the whole interview. It was just like, why are you gay? And they answered the question. Like, it was like, well, you find that. And I was like, no fucking way.
Right.
No fucking way. That's like me sitting down to an interview, like, of a Japanese person. And it's like, today we have this person from the UK. He's come all the way from Japan. He's a podcast and influencer. Sit down. This is Jordan Green. Yeah. I sit down. He turns to me. Why are you black? I mean, the fuck? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm like, so we're fighting, right? Like, this is what this is, right? This is you telling me to square up, right? Because we're about to fight to the death.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, right?
That's what it is.
It's like, what?
Because it's like, now we have to fight. I hope you know this, sir. Like, on live TV, I now must beat you up, or I cannot return to London. It would be a damn shame. But yeah, saint-like. I couldn't do that, honestly.
No. Yeah.
Could not do it.
And like, it seemed like the guy asking the question didn't know for sure that they were gay.
Nope.
Because they asked the question, right? Like,
nope.
why are you gay? This has nothing to do with.
Sorry, it's just one of my favorite
Trump.
memes.
But yeah, no, that fucking clip is legendary.
Such a good fucking clip. Anyway, but yeah, the final season of America has been very fun to watch. It's kind of hard watching my American friends who are currently based in Japan, like having to
have a meltdown.
Yeah, pretty much like on Twitter, taking the brunt of it as well, which is pretty fun.
Yeah,
like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so embarrassed to be an American this week. Someone said something like, I'm so embarrassed to be American recently, and I'm like, recently?
Yeah,
just recently.
Recently is like what, the last 200 years, or
like, how boy? Alright.
Are we going back to slavery? Or are we talking about the stuff that happened before that?
How far back are we talking, guys?
Right.
Your country. Come on. I mean, the UK is no better. It's not a shining example.
Nope.
But boy, at least like to some extent they're trying. Like honestly, I look at America and I'm like, it's getting worse. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. It's not getting better. It's getting worse.
It's getting worse. Like they go for like weird cycles, but it just always gets worse.
Mm-hmm. Is Trump the next Nixon, or is he worse?
I feel like he's worse. Like
he has to be worse than Nixon, right? Nixon was terrible.
Yeah. He's got to be worse. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get a little bit not political, but we're gonna talk about some politicians. So the thing I found interesting was that, so the whole thing was centered around the stop the Georgia vote count thing.
Right. Yeah, for the Senate seat or whatever.
Because they knew they were gonna lose basically
with bitch McConnell.
Fucking. If anyone gets a chance to uppercut Mitch McConnell, listen, I'm not saying
you'll kill him if you do that.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Well, I don't know. His like weird
gangly chin,
turkey chin might absorb most of the kinetic energy.
There's this thing we used to say back in university when we kept cursing people to death. We're like, I hope you die. Like, die in a fire. It was like our thing for a while. And then we were like, we can't keep cursing people to death. That's not good, you know? We can't keep saying like...
It's a little bit mean.
It's a little bit mean. Like, we can't keep saying like, die in a fire. That's not nice, guys. We got to think of it like something new to say. Something that's not cursing people to death, you know? And my friend Rashida came up with, I hope you fall down and everyone sees. And that was it. Because that is awful. Falling down is one thing, but then everyone sees.
Everyone sees it. You can recover from that, but
it's gonna take a while.
And if you're old, you might just die.
So I have two. The ones I'd go through is three. It's I hope you fall down, which is a good one. Then it's I hope you fall down and everybody sees. And then it's I hope you fall down and you never forget. That's the worst one. So you fall down, and as you're trying to sleep, like 20 years later...
How about a fourth one of, I hope you fall down and you do forget. Everything.
Everything. That's so good.
Either way, that outcome is good.
Either way, that outcome is good. So I've gone full cycle, and I'm cursing people back to falling down. So Mitch McConnell, I hope you fall down.
Preferably some stairs.
A long fucking case.
Or
of
into
stairs.
a wood chipper, or
you fall
onto a sword.
Listen, what's at the bottom of what you fall down on? Who's to say?
Right.
Who knows? Is it a sword? I don't know. Is it the head of a spear? Who can say for sure? But one thing's for sure, I hope you fall down. Awful human. But anyway, there are a bunch of politicians who are basically saying they were like, yeah, stop the Georgia count. We're going to stop the count because blah, 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 it's wrong, X, Y, and Z, we're dickheads. Not just like that.
100%.
And this massive riot happened.
Yeah.
5 people are dead. They went, before everyone knew how many people were dead, when the riot was sort of cleared out, the politicians went back into the room, and the politicians who were basically saying, stop the count, we're against this, were still doing it. It was only after the news came out that, people died, the president is...
They're like, oh,
Yeah, it was like, people died, president is still advocating for violence, he's yet to say anything about stopping it. It was only after Twitter, suspended his account, that he was like...
Oh, he's gonna get permabanned, for sure.
He did.
He got permabanned. Oh, really? That
this
happened
morning.
Today?
Yeah. I know, right?
Excellent.
There is a God. He's slow.
What? Oh, so what was his last tweet that got him permabanned?
I don't know. I think it's the N-word. No, I'm joking.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it was... He was... I'm trying to remember. He was still, telling people to go to... DC or something like that. Find it. We have to know what it was.
Oh, here we go.
Are they going to tell us what the...
After close review of recent tweets? What do you mean recent? It's been 4 years!
Everyone's been saying this, it's been 4 years of Donald Trump tweeting absolute... Oh, do you have it?
Oh, here we go. The 75 million great American patriots who voted for me, America first, and make America great again, will have a giant voice! Long into the future, they will not be disrespected or treated unfairly in any way, shape, or form. Shortly thereafter, the president tweeted, to all those who have asked, I will not be going to the inauguration on January 20th. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so we got permabanned. Good.
Lol.
Fuck him.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck him.
Man, I hope this man falls down some fucking stairs, honestly.
Man, if he falls downstairs, he's not getting up.
He ain't getting up.
100%.
I hope it doesn't break anything, but I hope his ego is severely wounded and everyone can replay the video.
Just getting banned on Twitter has to be the biggest blow to his fucking ego because it was his greatest mouthpiece and now it's just gone.
He had 88 million followers.
Yeah, something like that.
Insane.
And here's the problem, is that now the comedy show's over. The comedy show's ended.
Yeah.
Trump Twitter account is gone. So
what's next?
Who knows?
Honestly.
You go to Parler or some other...
Parler's the weird right-wing one, right?
Yeah.
I find it pretty funny how right-wing people always whining about liberals, do you need a safe space? And it's wait, but you have it. You literally built your own safe space. You literally made your own safe space. I don't understand. Liberals, do you need a safe space?
Yeah, it's always that kind of shit.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty funny to really sit down and talk to right-wing supporters about their views and their beliefs, what they actually believe the sort of state of the world to be.
Right.
When you can actually sit down with them one-to-one, face-to-face and talk to them, it's pretty funny how far center or to the left you can actually bring them.
Right.
Because if you find that most ideas have like no merit, no basis,
or
really
they've assumed something about the left that is just false.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing that blows my mind. I don't understand why poor white people don't like socialism. Why?
You should love it.
You should love socialism.
America's like half socialism. It's crazy. Socialism, it's great.
Especially if you're poor.
Bro, the free money everyone got in America.
Yeah, everyone is fucking awesome with, getting free money, but the second you tell them that that's socialism, they're like, no, but they'll take the money anyway.
They'll still take the money.
It's stupid, hypocritical, dumb bullshit.
I feel like the greatest, all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, people who are listening to this podcast, if you don't know all gas, no brakes, go to YouTube, search it up. It's so fucking good. Start with the NASCAR rally one. It's fantastic.
Mine's the favorite. My favorite's the adult video one because those people are nuts.
It's so fucking good.
They're so nuts.
Yes.
The flat earther one's good too.
Flat, like top of the hat.
Yep.
It's flat. Yeah.
That fucking rap. That fucking flat earth rap.
For me, the greatest one is the NASCAR one because it's just. There are so many left turns in that video. That's a quote as well from the fucking thing. There's so many, it just diverts in so many ways. And the best one to, back up my point was that.
Yeah.
At one point, he's talking to this guy. And he goes to him, what do you think of Bernie Sanders? And he goes, man, Bernie Sanders can eat a dick. And then the host goes, oh, he's trying to legalize marijuana. And the guy goes, oh, then he's cool.
Right.
Is that what it took? Bro. Fuck. You don't know anything. If you sat across from someone, you ask them oh, and they're like, oh, I hate Bernie Sanders, he's a socialist. You go, what are some of the policies of Bernie Sanders that you disagree with? And they'll go,
yeah, they don't know.
They'll go, he's trying to make us into Venezuela. And you go, here's a map that's been, there's no labels on this. This is an unlabeled map.
Point out Venezuela.
Point out Venezuela. And it's like, I see.
Can't do it.
Give me a second. Hold on. Here's a piece of paper and a pencil. Please write down Venezuela.
Can't do it.
What language
to
do
be
they
fair,
speak?
Venezuela's a hard country to spell.
Bro, listen. I can't.
Too many A's and E's in that.
I can't spell Venezuela.
Just pick one or two, and my country just decided E's. No, we'll just pick the first letter. We'll use 3 of them. It's fine.
Good man. See, that's a wise country.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too deep into the alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
My country, we chose 2 letters, a U and a K. And we're like, that will do.
Yep.
That will fucking do. Anymore. America won for. They chose 3 letters. It's a bad play. Should only pick 2. US is better. USA, it's too far.
Yeah, US is way easier to say.
US is easier. Where do you live? USA. Oh, sounds a bit too patriotic for me.
Yep.
Sounds like we can't be friends. I feel like there's definitely a twinge to that. Like when someone says, I'm from the US, I'm like, oh, cool. But if someone's like, I'm from the USA, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that's you're going too far.
That extra A was a little bit.
It's just too much.
It's too much. It sounds like you should be saying that for a muffled white hood. Catch my I see.
Yeah, it's. Don't know about that one.
But now America's on fire right now. It's fun to watch.
Yep.
Japan's on fire too. Yay!
I mean, yeah, kind of.
We're back in quarantine, boys.
Again. People couldn't fucking handle themselves at Christmas and New Year's. They just had to go on out there and ring that motherfucking bell.
Yep. Did you see the shrine videos?
Of fucking Meiji Jingu?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
There's 1 billion people at the shrines.
What the fuck are you doing?
I think I tweeted something like, there's 1 billion people at the shrine. Them shrine numbers are gonna hit. We're gonna get hit with mad corona. And then get some weird, not even a right-wing person. Just a foreigner living in Japan who for some reason believes himself to be a right-wing Japanese person. Dude, these people are weird.
Yeah, there's some weird fucking people.
Weebs in Japan get really quickly radicalized to sort of becoming right-wing sympathetic really quickly.
Yeah, weird pseudo-nationalist.
Yeah, it's really strange to me because I always think to myself, guys, that the absolute second, the tone shifts from we don't like China to we don't like foreigners. Bro, that's you.
Yeah.
Bro, you use the foreigner.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why do you think that like hardcore right wing Japanese people are gonna be like bending over backwards to be like, oh yeah, you're cool, I guess.
They're not.
No,
They're not.
they didn't want you here in the first place.
And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. That's what it is. They don't want you here in the first place. It's really strange these people like have sort of migrated over to the right wing way of thinking. And I always find these people don't speak enough Japanese to truly understand the right wing way of thinking, but they will die on Twitter.
Oh yeah, just to defend Japan.
Boy, defending Japan from like the foreigners who are like saying bad things about Japan. One guy's comment was like, well, like 1 million people saw Kimetsu no Yaiba, so like I'm sure a couple people visiting a shrine is gonna make a difference. I'm like, I don't think 1 million people saw Kimetsu no Yaiba at the same time.
Yeah.
In the same theater, sitting next to each other.
The theater was like maybe, I don't know, like how many people are in that theater? Not that many.
Not that many. Well, the way the theaters are all like spaced out now. Like you can't sit next to each other.
And theaters also have air conditioning and like air purification and shit like that.
They kind of have things in place for this exact reason. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Shrines famously do not have air purification. I mean, they got that holy wind.
Yep.
Does God protect you from? No, it can't. No. Does Japanese God protect you from corona?
Maybe. Well, let's be real here. If you look at the numbers, the answer is no.
The answer is no. If I clap 3 times at a shrine and then bow a couple times, can I? David's shaking his head. He's like, no.
No.
How many people ironically prayed for good health?
Oh, so many people. You know so many people did.
Corona. Imagine going to a shrine. You're like, clap, 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 bow, bow, clap, clap. Kami-sama, onegaishimasu. Chotto, oro wa zutto genki ni naritai desu. Like, I just want to be healthy forever, Kami-san. That's all I want. Kami-san's like, got you, bro. Don't worry about it. You fucking go to bed, you wake up the next day, you got corona. Like,
he turns around, he's like, hang on, I'll get my PPE, give to you. Turns around, you just already have corona.
He's already got corona.
Like, fuck. That was the other Tanaka that asked me this, right?
Tanaka just wakes up like, he's like, I'm feeling sick. Gets the test, it's like, corona's like, Kami-sama! He's just mad. He's just yelling at the sky. Outside.
What I do? Shrine. What?
Kami-sama, what? Guys, come on. It's my holiday too. Like,
yep.
You had one job. PPE and stay home.
Yep.
You came to my house and you were sick. You thought God wasn't even at the shrine?
No, he's gone. He's on vacation.
He left. Because he was like, you guys are coming to my house? It's corona out.
Yeah, no, I shut my door.
My door's
nothing gets through.
I ain't taking no mail. You didn't spray of alcohol? Nah. Nah. Did no one get the memo? Close, bro. Come on. Do it in your house. Clap, clap, clap. Bow, bow, bow. Do it in your house. Done. Do it at a tiny little shrine.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiny
right.
little shrines.
That's all you need.
That's what I did. Did that tiny little shrine. There was no one there. I was like, clap, clap, bow, bow. Hey, what up, God? You good? He's like, I'm good. I'm like, cool. Alright, next shit, yeah. Boom. That was it.
Yep.
Easy.
That's all you had to do.
I was like, God, could I have some good health? And it was like, nah, man. No. Everyone's been asking for good health. I'll give you moderate health, best I can do. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll give you, like 2 sicknesses this year. That's the best I can do.
Best I can do, bro. It's like, come on, God.
Sniffly nose.
Listen, I'll give you
at least 2-week minimum.
2-week minimum. I'll give you a month of sickness spread out for the year. That's it. You can fight it. That's it. That's what I can give you.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Kind of wanted immunity, but what are you gonna do? That's God. You know what I'm saying? I wish God only had like a certain amount of like.
He's got like IOU tickets.
He has like for the entirety of Japan. He has 10 like I want immunity wishes, and the first 10. That's it. Maybe that's why everyone was rushing for the shrines. They knew this already.
They need to be the first ones there.
It's like the Daikichi, Chukichi, Shokichi. Yeah. What? That's it. Like the when you go to the shrine, you pick like an omikuji, like a lottery. Daikichi is the best. Chu is the middle. Show is the okay.
Okay, and then there's like bad
luck.
Then it like goes in reverse, right?
Yeah.
It goes back to like show, chu, dai, but in the opposite direction.
It's like fucking the worst luck. God has that. He's got like 10 like dai, 22 like 50 show.
Yeah.
People come in like, can I have some good health? Immune. Oh, kind of immune, kind of immune.
Oh.
A little immune, little immune, little... Curses, 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 curses.
Pretty much.
Sickness, corona, sickness, sickness. Fever 5 times, influenza.
But to be fair, that is like a keeping on brand with like Japanese like spirit things. It's like, oh, you make them mad, and then it's like everything's fucked, right?
Oh yeah. I feel like
or demons come and shit like that,
fuck
right?
your shit up. I feel like they definitely made God mad. Like if I was God, for example, if I was Japanese God, living in my shrine, hanging out, it's like New Year, everyone's sick. Then suddenly everyone's at my house and everyone's like sick and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in my house? You guys are sick. God, I've got corona. It's super contagious. Can I have some health, please? It's like, bitch, you could have called me. This is what spiritism is about.
Yep.
We have that connection. You could have done it from your house, from your bed. Bro. Get out of here. Fuck it. Kill him. I'm
done.
Where's that monkey god?
Bad luck.
Fucking
super bad luck.
Super bad luck. Where's that monkey god with the big old staff who fucks people up? Yo, what's his name?
Kong?
King Kong?
Wukong.
Wukong's his name.
Well, I mean, in Japan, he's Son Goku.
That's what I thought. Son Goku or King Kong, as they call him in the West. It's not the same thing.
In China, he's called Wukong.
So in Japan, it's Son Goku.
Son Goku.
In China, it's
Wukong. And then in English, it's Monkey King.
It's King Kong.
No, it's Monkey King.
David, listen, okay, I'm a scholar. It has to be King Kong. It just makes
Listen,
sense.
I play Dota 2, okay? His name is Monkey King.
My favorite thing to do is argue with people about the thing they know, like their profession.
They know it's wrong?
I know it's wrong. I have zero knowledge, and I would just...
Listen, you don't know.
I've done that. My friend is like he's like you, does like history stuff. He's really into like Japanese history, mythology. I remember having a very similar argument with him, and I forgot what it was. I think I was very drunk. I completely forgot, but it was similar to this. Yeah. And I was telling like a different person, like within his earshot. Yeah. I was like, bro. I was like, hey, watch this. I'm gonna send this man into a fury. And he's like, how am I? Wait. So I'm like, this wasn't the conversation. I forgot what it was, but I was like, yeah. In Japanese, it's Son Goku, but in the UK, it translated to King Kong. That's why we have Percy Jackson's King Kong, and the way exactly
Percy Jackson's King Kong.
The way this man.
You mean Peter Jackson?
Nope, I said Percy Jackson.
Okay.
The way this man's neck flipped, I thought he killed it. I thought he just broke his own neck. He was like, "Yo, have you known?" I was like, "Holy shit!"
Man turned into an owl.
The man was mad. He stopped his own conversation.
He's like, hang on a second. What the fuck did you just say?
Give me a minute. I gotta go destroy Jordan. It was so much fun. He was like, no, it's not. It's the Monkey King. And I'm like, bro. I've seen King Kong twice. He's like,
Remember the part where he pulled out the giant red stick?
Yeah. Remember the part where he was like, Nyoibo extend and then extended?
And then he flew away on a golden cloud?
That's it. That was King Kong. I guess it's really fun to wind them up because they know that you're pissing them off. It's
right.
Yeah. They know what it's about, but it's all fun and games. Man, I miss that. But anyway, yeah, we're in lockdown again. Anyway, guys, we're in lockdown. It sucks. Oh, has anything actually changed for you?
No, not really.
Same.
No.
This is the worst lockdown ever. Like,
no one cares at this point.
No one cares. I feel like the government just keeps saying things.
That's why I feel like there's not much to really talk about it, because like they're like, oh, we're in lockdown, but nothing changed.
The crazy thing is that I feel like the people of Japan are kind of already doing the things they need to be doing.
Right? Yeah. What else more do you want? Well, don't go to shrines. But...
Yeah, that'll be good, guys. Fucking come on.
But other than that, like realistically, like what are you supposed to do?
Like, I kind of wanted more money from Suga. From Suga.
Sugar Daddy.
Did you watch his when he was talking to the
yes
his media speech?
when the guy comes up and he asks, he's like, so
my favorite guy.
Are we gonna get like $600, like $1,000 in check? And they're like, Suga's just like, no,
bitch.
He's like, but if you're a business, you can apply for a thing. It's like, what the
bro?
Why you? Okay, I mean, I guess it makes sense in a way because it's like the business need the money, but like if you give people money, they'll spend it at the business. So like, I don't know. I guess they don't want you going to the business to spend the money.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
But I want the money.
Right? Yes.
It was. I watched the entire.
Amazon is really great.
Yo, listen. I want to
Not as a company, just as a convenience.
As a convenience, yeah. I was watching the entire address, listening to like Suga go on and on about bullshit. But he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna give you loans at a reduced rate if you need loans." And I'm like, "Wow, people are already poor because of this shit." Like, people have been out of work for a while now. Like, and your response, people have already taken out loans.
Yeah,
and your response is that we can give you more loans.
How's that?
More?
Yeah, he's
useless. It actually kind of annoyed me. Like it was annoying that he didn't speak a single word about there being any possibility of like another like stimulus check being sent out to all the people. Then when the guy stood up and he was like, the best guy, bro, money. Fucking Abe did money. Because, like, not the exact translation. He basically said, like, bro, Abe did money.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna do money? And she was like, nah. Loan. Stop being poor. Give money to businesses.
You can do that. You can stop being poor. Just stop being poor.
Bro, yo, guys.
It's not hard. Just
you thought about just pay that. Go to your bank. Just put that reverse Uno card down. Boom.
They have to give you everything.
By law, they have to give you the reverse.
Imagine if the world just actually worked on Uno rules.
Yeah, I'd be so
just walk into somewhere and be like, reverse.
I want the world to work in like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master rules, where everyone's walking around with a big Duel Master disc on, but
you have a disagreement, you have to duel.
You gotta duel, but it's just Uno. But everyone's taking it like as
super
seriously as like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
anime Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, I mean, man, the stakes are high in anime Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, you lose your soul.
No, so you lose your soul in the English version.
Yeah,
in the Japanese version, you just die.
Fucking die. You just die.
You just
That's
die.
right. You just die.
They don't send you to the Shadow Realm in the Japanese version. You die.
You just die over a card game.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Imagine dying over a card game. How pissed would you be, dude?
Yeah, but it's a really cool card game.
It's a cool card game.
So
it'd be pretty cool, like, if I die to, like, something cool.
Right.
Like, Exodia fucks me up and I die and I go to heaven.
You're like, I can't even be mad at that, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'll be like,
man pulled Exodia.
God's like, what happened about, bruh? He pulled all 5 pieces of Exodia. God would be like, yo, fucking, come on. Go on. Get back down. Reincarnation. Get back down there. One more try.
One more try.
He got lucky.
I don't feel like that's fair.
Yeah. One more try down there.
He had Pot of Greed. That card's banned. You can't use it.
Man, He dumped the Pot of Greed down, picked up 2 cards. It was both the legs. All he needed.
Yep.
Fucking Exodia moonwalked me to my grave. But what can I say? You fucked me up. But then, imagine you just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking play your fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon. Shoot this guy to his death and he just has Mirror Force. And you die from Mirror Force. Pissed! Fucking pissed! Pissed!
You shoot the guy and he plays Mirror Force. The bullet just goes like this. Right in your head.
You God's like, listen, you didn't have magical jammer on the come on, man. He had that card sit down since turn 1.
Yep.
I can't help you in this one, mate.
Should put down Trap Jammer.
Should have put down Trap Jammer. Or he puts down like Acid Trap Hold or some shit.
Yep.
He gets you to fucking Karibo. Like, he just has like a lucky hand. You don't have any monster cards in your hand left.
Yeah, exactly.
The field is open. You got 600 HP left. Fucking throws down Karibo.
I mean, at that point, it's your fault, right?
Yeah, Karibo takes you out and you're just like, boy, shouldn't have had all these trap cards. Should have had some more monsters. You go to heaven, God's like, don't even look at me. Just get in there.
Yep.
Don't even look at me. Get in there. Fucking Karibo. Magical Jammer. Ugh. That man died to fucking Obelisk the Tormentor. He ain't complaining.
Well, I mean, that's an Egyptian god card. That guy's pretty strong.
It's pretty good.
It ain't no Slifer.
Ain't no Slifer.
Slifer's kind of broken.
Slifer's broken, dude. Ain't no, what's the other one? The Winged Dragon
Ra.
of Ra?
Ra, yeah.
Man, if any card's gonna kill me, it's gotta be the fucking Winged Dragon of Ra, dude.
It's pretty cool. All 3 of those cards are cool.
Or Magician Girl.
Magician Girl.
You die.
She's cunes you to death.
Just cunes me to death. I'm just like, oh no, Magician Girl, stop. Stop.
Die of a heart attack.
I'm dying of a heart attack. You battle an old duelist, and all your cards like Harpy Ladies and Dark Magician Girl. He just gets too excited and he dies. Goes to heaven, God's like, yo, what happened? He's like, man,
I I died in Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was
Shadow Realm.
It was the God, I can't lie to you. It was she had a whip. It was a harpy lady. God's like, I get it. Get in there, boy.
I feel you.
One more time round. Get back down there, boy. Get out. Go on. I get it. Summoned harpy lady's pet dragon. I don't know what it did to me, man. I didn't expect to go out on that one. It was a dragon about. He's wearing its arm. I don't know, man.
This is like really weird Yu-Gi-Oh deep cuts.
I'm so yeah, dude.
So like it's like no one people who play Yu-Gi-Oh are like who don't play Yu-Gi-Oh are like, what the fuck?
People who play Yu-Gi-Oh are like, this is some good content. Everyone else is like,
what the fuck is this?
What's a hobby?
And the funniest thing is because I 100% understood everything you said.
I know. I knew that you would, but I was like, I don't know if anyone else is going to. Perhaps. I feel like some cards are universal.
Yeah, I mean like Dark Magician. Everyone knows Dark Magician.
Like Winged Dragon of Ra.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah.
Zodia, Obliterate. Like it's all like, if you have like brothers, they've definitely probably watched this series.
Or played it.
Yeah, I feel like even my sisters must know of this just because I used to watch it when I was younger. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you're like an only child and a girl, you had no interest in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
The card games. Go back to Uno. I understand that. Everyone understands Uno.
Everyone understands Uno.
This is why when eventually the riots in America covered the rest of the world.
Okay, so Mirror Force is just Uno reverse.
Mirror Force is Uno reverse. Pickup 2 is Pot of Greed.
Yep. Oh, what's Draw 4?
What's Draw 4? Fucking obvious, dude.
Yeah.
What's the card that makes you like draw 5 cards? That is like Exodia,
what
dude.
Fucking card is that?
The
I know. There's a card that like makes you shuffle your entire hand.
Bro. Oh, Reload.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Reload.
What a weird card art. It's like someone like reloading a pyramid into a gun.
Dude, it's one of my favorite card arts.
It looks so goofy, but yeah, it's great.
Yeah, dude. I imagine that's how God plays Yu-Gi-Oh! With like
takes the pyramids of Giza and puts it in a gun.
So you've gone too far today, Satan. Loading the entire shooting mummies. Just shooting gold at the devil.
Speaking of not mummies, but like I want to switch gears. I want to ask you a weird like moral quandary question. That I read because they were talking about how they've like recently been able to make like lab grown meat.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
what?
And it tastes like regular like fine meat, right?
Wait,
like,
what are they making out of?
Meat, like protein. Like it's not grown from an animal. They've just like synthesized meat, basically.
Like they've synthesized protein
to make
meat. The meat.
Yeah.
How fucking cool. Okay.
So here's my question, right? So like obviously they're gonna like synthesize beef and chicken and whatever.
Yeah. How interesting.
What if they could synthesize human meat?
Ooh.
Would you eat it?
Would I eat it? Isn't human meat meant to be disgusting?
I don't know. I'm not a cannibal.
Yeah, I read it's not good. I read it's like similar to pork.
I wouldn't know.
Would I eat it?
Would you eat lab-grown human meat?
Man,
it is a moral quandary, isn't it?
Well,
because no one's died, but at the same time,
it's
human meat.
My only worry is like, how is that going to affect my body? Like, because
just for the sake of this, let's just say that there's no
adverse effects. Like you eat it and it's nothing. It's like the same thing as eating
beef or chicken. Yeah,
but I try it. I feel like curiosity,
right?
Might get the better of me. Like if someone put a burger in front of me and was like, "Yo, this is human burger," but no humans died in the making of this burger. I mean, I'd open it, I'd lick it up, like, is that a little garlic powder on that?
It's like, here's the problem, right? Because like, I think that's one of those like weird, carnal sin type things, where if you eat the human meat and you like the human meat,
oh, that's it.
Now it's just a step too far, right?
Yeah.
Now you're just like, what if I could eat that guy?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? You just don't do that. Because like, you eat a cow and you look at a cow and you're like, yeah, I like beef, right?
Yeah.
But now it's like, now I've tasted human flesh. Now I know now I know it tastes good. I have no qualms with eating someone, right?
You know that pyramid the food pyramid.
Yes.
And then the humans like on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you eat human meat and you like it, you now stand above the pyramid.
The pyramid's suddenly done this,
yes,
and
yes,
it's reversed.
And you're there, and like now it's like you've entered the realms by gods and demons, basically.
Right? Yeah, things that eat people.
Man, that's wild.
It is a weird moral question, right?
That
because
is wild. Yeah.
I would be curious enough to try it, but at the same time, I would be really hesitant because it is human meat, and now it's like I've gone a step too far.
I feel, yeah. I kind of would I eat it? I feel like I might, because I definitely want to try it. But if someone put like an entire burger in front of me, I'd be like, this is a bit too much. Like, what are you guys doing here? Little fucking like a tasty little morsel of human meat, like some little finger food human meat. Well, I'll give it a little try. You know, no seasoning. Just give me a little. You know.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
I feel like I wouldn't like it though. From what I have
who's
read,
to say? I don't know.
Honestly, who's to say? From what I've read about like memoirs of like cannibals who've like eaten humans and stuff, apparently it's not that good.
I wouldn't imagine it's great.
No,
but
humans don't live the best life.
Definitely not.
Not gonna be good. Like cows are delicious. These motherfuckers eat nothing but grass and they chill. Everything about the cow is good. The tongue, delicious. The beef, it's good. The milk,
great.
Cheerios, come on, it's good stuff. I don't know. Sympathize. I thought you were gonna ask me a different question. I thought you were gonna ask about like them making like synthesized meats, and would I eat that?
Would you eat synthesized meat?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
meat's meat. Like I'm pretty.
But when it's synthesized human meat, that's
when I'm like, ooh. I wanted. Here's the question for a vegan: would a vegan eat synthesized human meat? Sorry, synthesized meat.
I think they would, because
see, this is the question. A vegan's like being all fucking high and mighty.
Right.
So my thing is like, if there was no pain around the meat, would they still eat it, or are they gonna whine still? Because
that's a good question. Because like, if everyone switched over to eating synthetic meat, then now you're not special anymore, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now you're just like any random fuck. Like no one cares.
Right.
Like all of my, a big handful of my vegan friends, when they keep giving me information that it's just like not true. Like I think one was something like, oh, you know, because these cows were beaten with sticks in order to produce delicious beef. And I'm like, that's not how it works. I'm like, here's a couple articles showing that what you're saying is complete bullshit. And they go, no. And I'm like, well,
it's a little bit fucked up to get cows to produce milk, though. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I said this to my friend. Same thing. She was like, really fucked up, the beef, and I was like, that's not true, look, here's the truth. And I was like, but if you actually want something to like get on a fucking high horse about, here's an article about how milk is produced.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
2 months later, this bitch sent me the same article that I sent her. Because I posted something about protein shakes and milk, and she was like, actually, you'll find that. And I was like, bitch, I sent you that article. Fuck off. On this mountain, on this horse, you're on the horse. But I'm on the horse, on your horse, on the horse.
On a mountain.
On a fucking mountain, on a plane, on Air Force One. Bitch, get out of here. This is my horse. Like, I'm on a horse-shaped plane. Like, fly.
Giant flying Trojan horse.
Giant flying Trojan horse. Like, oh man, dude. If I was the president, that's what I would do.
So make a flying giant Trojan horse?
Yeah.
Pegasus?
Reshape Air Force One to a big old horse.
It's not very aerodynamic.
David,
horse.
Listen, that's not my job. I'm the president.
Right, okay, fair enough.
I'm an ideas man.
Right. Just make it fly. That's all it needs to do.
Just make it, even if it just hovers, just make it do it. Make it neigh as well, please. Make it neigh in the air. It's like 3 a.m. You're walking home. You look up. You're like, that's a weird shaped cloud. It looks like a horse. That's interesting. You just hear, demons.
The fuck is that?
Gotta get home. That's when you know America's over. When you see that horse in the sky. If you're an American, you see a flying metallic horse, get the fuck out of there. You have 48 hours.
You need to wake up and not sleep.
Don't sleep.
Because then the Romans are going to come out of the metal horse and they're going to take over America, and that's not...
That's it.
Yeah.
The Romans have been waiting in the horse for like...
It wasn't the Romans, it was the Greeks.
The Greeks! Well, the Romans won... No. Who did the Greeks get with the horse?
The Trojans.
The Trojans! Trojan horse. Fucking Trojan horse. Bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, history's fun.
History is fun.
Too bad Americans don't learn from their fucking history.
Nope.
Which was shown in today's chaos.
Yep.
Think it's going to be any better under Biden?
Well, it's hard to say because they won the Senate, right?
Yes, they did. Yes,
so they'll be able to put stuff through
but will they?
easier. Yeah, that's the question.
But will they? I think Biden was saying basically nothing's going to change, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's why he got the backing of the media and the rich people. Because it was
He's
like...
going to status quo the shit out of it for the next 4 years.
Democrats love status quo. But the issue is, like, I feel like this is a time where...
Yeah, that's the thing, right? They always talk about progressive shit, and then they get in office, and then it's just status quo.
Yep. Democrats love status quo. It's the whole thing. Sanders in there. Colonel fucking Sanders. My man Bernie Sanders. All his secret spices and herbs in politics. He would have made some changes. Like...
Oh, probably.
He would have...
I don't know. I guess we'll see, right?
Sanders definitely would have. He's been, like, fighting on the same platform for, like...
Forever.
Like, he's been arrested multiple times. Like, he's been on the platform. But apparently Biden's ear can be twisted. He's kind of like Trump in the sense that if you're the last...
Just like his leg hairs.
So much has happened in this. I forgot so much of these last 4 years in America. It's insane. Like the leg hair thing.
Like little kids sitting on my leg.
Sitting on my legs. Playing on my legs.
Like,
Going in the sun. What's the guy that... Corn Pop. Fucking insane.
Yeah,
How did that man win?
How did Trump win?
How did... America, please get your shit together. I mean, we have Boris. I left the UK for this reason. Like, I realized that the UK was never going to get their shit together. So I was like, there's no point. Like, there are too many, there are too many liberals crammed into, like, too many small spaces. And the weird people are, like, spread out for the entire country. So, like, winning is pretty difficult. So it was kind of like, well, guess I'll move. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for good things in America, honestly.
Yep.
I do one day want to go and visit America again, which I've actively not been doing for the last 4 years because...
Bad?
Yeah. So I'm hoping that this change does mean so I can visit America. If not, there's one place in America we can still visit, David. Hawaii. Apparently Hawaii... No. There's none... No.
Hawaii is very divorced geographically from America, right?
Geopolitically, yeah. Hawaii is very much their own sort of little
thing.
Yeah. So you heard it here first, guys. Go to Hawaii, check out Canada, maybe avoid America for now. You know, stay clear. And Canada. Do you know what? Stay home.
Yep, that's probably the best thing to do.
Just stay home.
Just watch a movie.
Watch a movie. Stay home. Vaccinated out. Yeah. If you're in Japan, stay home. Fucking, we can't even.
Yep.
Can't even do it. Man.
Sorry about the squeakiness.
Moving these chairs. Man, we about to open some Pokemon cards live.
There's a lot here, yeah. I'll have to set it up. Obviously, if you're listening to this podcast, we've already finished.
We've already opened them, but maybe the video is up.
The video will be up on YouTube because it's a live recording and I can just record it and upload it as a thing. So,
it's gonna be fun.
I'll have to figure out how the fuck that works.
We'll work it out.
I've not streamed on YouTube yet.
Neither have I. It's gonna be fun.
So... yeah, we'll get doing that. I've made a post. I don't even know why I'm telling you. I've made a post on the Discord, but you know it's already gonna be over by the time you listen to this. Because by the time you listen to an hour worth of podcast, you're gonna be like, oh, it's over.
It'll be up. We'll put the video up. It'll be fun.
Yep.
Come check the cards. If we get any good cards, we'll post it up.
Yep.
If not,
Shogunai.
C'est la vie. Shogunai. Guys, It's been a good time. It's been a good shout. See you next week.
See you next week.
Stay safe.
Hopefully things are not on fire.
Fuck, let's hope.
But you never know.
Honestly. Love you. Leave you. Bye.
Bye.